Am I in the air?
Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back once again to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA, and I'm your host. I'm so happy that you're here to join me once again to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, non-spoiler reviews. You come right here to Am I on the Air on a week-by-week basis. It is season 28, episode 28, and tonight's show is titled, If You Feel It, Chase It. And we're going to be breaking down the news from July the 17th through today, July the 23rd, as we're broadcasting live from the Red Dragons Radio Studios here in hot as hell, Tucson, Arizona. I got two movies we're going to non-spoiler talk about, a couple TV shows talk about, and then, of course, the news of the week. So let's jump right on into it. My first movie, If You Feel It, we're going to chase it. That's right. Chase, ride, survive. We're talking about Twisters, baby. The new #1 movie that is out there right now, blowing away box office projections. We'll talk about that here in a second. But this one here, man, a sequel to the 1996 movie Twister with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. Love that movie. Was really missing the Van Halen song in the sequel, though. You know, we got too much country music. We needed some Van Halen. They didn't get to represent like they did in that first movie. Now, when I say sequel, I say very loosely sequel because the closest thing to this movie being a sequel is that it's called Twisters with an S on the end to be like, oh, look, it's a follow-up movie. But it really has nothing to do with the original film from the 90s. I've had a lot of people reach out and say, do I need to see the first movie to enjoy the new one? Absolutely not. It really isn't a sequel. Even though it is by name, it is by font. That's about as far as the line goes. There's not much connection, if anything, to that original film. But this one here brings in Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar Jones, Anthony Ramos. Maura Tierney pops up in this one here. Kiernan Shipka, which was a pleasant surprise to see. Shasha Lane, our new Superman, David Cornsweet, pops up in this thing. There's a lot of people that pop up in this. I was actually pretty surprised by how deep the cast actually ran. And this one here, as storm season intensifies, the paths of the former storm chaser Kate Carter and reckless social media superstar Tyler Owens collide when terrifying phenomena never seen before is unleashed. The pair and their competing teams find themselves squarely in the paths of multiple storm systems converging over central Oklahoma in the fight of their lives. So, I've been looking really forward to this movie, but it was not unlike my most anticipated. It wasn't one of the movies that I was just like, if you said to me going into the summertime, what are you really looking forward to? I don't think I would have said Twisters. But walking out of Twisters, I had such a big smile on my face. I absolutely loved this movie. This is a good version of just that summer popcorn, just blockbuster. It gave me an old school vibe, an old school feeling of just, this is what summer movie season is all about, right? Go in, get a big soda, big bucket of popcorn, and sit back and relax and watch Twisters. And the movie delivers on just what you want it to do. And it gave me a grin from ear to ear. I thought Glenn Powell was great in this. Anthony Ramos is great. I loved Daisy Edgar Jones in this. I thought she was fantastic. Everybody did their job. Everybody played it. It was so much fun to see them chase these storms. I mean, I love that original Twister movie. I think this one could be better. And I just, man, I'm just so giddy just thinking about this movie right now. I really want to go see it again. I really want to go see it in like a 4DX. I've been scrolling through TikTok for the last couple days and seeing all of these TikToks popping up of people saying, "Here is me going to see Twisters in 4DX," and just seeing them get rocked the hell out. And I want to see it so bad. My daughter, who really has no want to see this movie, I tried to get her to go over the weekend when I was going to try to see it for a second time. She was like, nah, not interested. And then she saw those TikToks too. And now she's like, Dad, if we go see it in that format, I'll go. So maybe we'll have to figure out how to get that done because that'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, guys, I loved it. It's a pretty straightforward story. We're chasing storms. What else do you want? We got some great natural disasters. We got some high octane action. We got some humor, and we got a great cast. And everybody did their damn thing. And this movie deserves every penny it's making at the box office. Because, like I said, going into the weekend, the box office projections were like 45 mil, which would have been pretty good for a movie like this. And then as the weekend kind of got closer, they were like, hey, I think it's going to do 50 to 55. And then it had a really good Friday when it launched, and it had a really good preview night. So they were like, maybe it'll hit 70 mil after the weekend's over. No, man. This thing not only passed 70 mil, it finished at $81 million, just smashing it, one of the biggest debuts of the year. So congratulations to Twisters, absolutely doing their thing. I give Twisters 4 out of 5 tornadoes. I really, really liked it. Now going on over to my second movie of the week, we're going to hit on over to the streaming side of things over on Prime Video for the sequel, My Spy, The Eternal City. So, if y'all don't remember, My Spy was a really cute little movie with Dave Bautista and a new little actress named Chloe Coleman. And he's a CIA agent named JJ, and he was on an undercover mission, and she busts him, and then she kind of hold some shit over his head to kind of make him train her to be a CIA agent, also, even though she's like 10 years old. The movie was supposed to hit theatrically, but it came out in 2020. And as we all know, the world shut down in 2020 and the movie got sold off to Prime Video. They released it as a streaming film and it did fantastic numbers for them. So, of course, they wanted a sequel. And here we are 4 years later getting that sequel. My Spy, The Eternal City. Dave Bautista's back, Chloe Coleman's back, Kristen Shaw is back, Ken Jeong is back, but now we got Craig Robinson joining the cast. We got Anna Faris joining the cast. Some really cool additions here. And I don't know if I like this one more than the original film, but I had a fun time with this one, man, for being one of those silly kind of action comedies for the family. I sat down, the day it came out with my daughter and we watched it and we had a good little time with it, man. Like, is it the greatest movie in the world? No, but that's not what you expect when you watch a movie like this. You're like, just keep me entertained, and that's all I really want. And it's got some good humor, it's got some good heart, and I really appreciated the dynamic and the journey between Dave Bautista's character and Chloe Coleman's character because in that first movie, she's such a cute little girl, and he's trying to, you know, their dynamic is definitely very interesting in that first movie. Now in the second movie, he's like her stepdad, she's a teenager, so you have that whole new dynamic going, and it worked really well for the film. And I had a good time with it, man. So at the end of the day, I say definitely check this one out on Prime Video. You got nothing to lose other than an hour and 50 minutes. So I would give this one 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a good, fun flick with some nice little twists. It's something that you've definitely seen before. There's nothing new really here, but that's okay, man. That's why we like these little streaming movies. It gives us something to entertain us for a little bit, and that's what My Spy 2 did. So check this one out. Prime Video, 3 out of 5 stars. Now, heading on over to the TV side, the newest thing coming out over the weekend, Cobra Kai was back, baby. That's right. Cobra Kai Season 6. Strike hard, strike fast, no mercy, right? I love Cobra Kai. Is this show cheesy as a motherfucker? Yes, it is. This show is so goddamn cheesy. It is straight out the 80s, and they embrace it and they love it. And I don't want them to change for nothing. I absolutely love it. What I don't love is Netflix breaking up this final season into 3 parts. Yes, 3 parts. So for those of you that are thinking, oh, I'll get the rest of the season out here in the next couple months. No, you ain't. This is a 15 episode final season broken up into 3 5 episode parts. So they only dropped the first 5 episodes over the weekend, which I binged in like one afternoon. And now we got to wait till November before we get the next 5 episodes. And then we're going to wait again till like March before we get the final 5 episodes. So this is the biggest stretch Netflix has done, where they're just stretching this thing out over 3 segments over the course of like 9 months, man. It's ridiculous. So I'm not happy about that because, like I said, I binged through these 5 episodes real quick and I want to see the rest of the goddamn season. But no, I got to wait through August, September, October, 4 months before I get to see the next 5. And then it's going to drive me nuts again until I wait till 2025 to see the final 5 episodes. But I do like this season, man. This season brought back the cheesy goodness. It's so much fun. I was so happy to be back with these characters and go on the ride as we get to the tournament of the Sakai Takai and go from there, man. So if you're a Cobra Kai fan, get ready for some more of the stuff you love because season 6 is here. Binge those 5 episodes over on Netflix right now. And then, real quick, I just want to touch on a couple finales, man. We had The Boys season 4 finale last week, which was fantastic. I love this show so goddamn much. It is the best show probably on television right now. I love The Boys so much, and it was a hell of a finale that really leaves off on some cliffhangers that you're just like, oh my god, I hope I don't have to wait 3 years to see this next season, man. Please hurry up and film that final season and give it to us sooner rather than later because it was awesome. So check out all of season 4 streaming on Prime Video right now. And my other show I finished just tonight. They just dropped the season finale tonight of Presumed Innocent. I've been binging this one with Jake Gyllenhaal over on Apple TV Plus. The show has already been renewed for a season 2. I don't know where they're going to go with it. I feel like it'll probably go in an anthology route. New case, new people, like I don't see Jake or any of the other people coming back for the second season, but you never know. But I have loved this show and Jake Gyllenhaal's performance, though everybody's performance in the show has been outstanding. And I've been waiting for this episode, man. This is the episode that really breaks it all down and tells you how it all went down. And I thought it was a great payoff. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, big thumbs up from me. So if you've been waiting to start Presumed Innocent, it's all available to watch now on Apple TV Plus. So check it out. So let's recap real quick. Back in theaters, Twisters. Go check it out. 4 out of 5 tornadoes. My Spy, The Eternal City, now streaming on Prime Video. 3 out of 5 stars. Cobra Kai season 6. Check out the first 5 episodes. And then you got the Boys finale of season 4. Check out all of season 4 now on Prime Video. And Presumed Innocent. All of the show is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. All right, now let's get on over to the box office. I know I already spoiled number 1, but we'll talk about the rest here, of course. Coming in at number 10, it is The Bike Riders. Number 9 is Maxine. Number 8 is Bad News. Number 7, Bad Boys Ride or Die, which just hit VOD today. Number 6, Fly Me to the Moon. Number 5, A Quiet Place Day 1. Number 4, Long Legs. Number 3, Inside Out 2. Number 2, Despicable Me 4. And like I said, your number 1, if you feel it, is going to be Twisters with $81.2 million for its debut. Such good numbers. How will that hold up, though? Because we have a little movie called Deadpool and Wolverine that's hitting theaters in just a couple days. So how far will Twisters fall? Or will they continue to make some money too? And we'll see a lot of people out the theaters this weekend. Who knows? We will see. But that's our box office list to get into our news of the week. And we're going to start the news off the week with a big one right here. If it's true, because right now the rumor is in early talks to direct Avengers 5 and 6 is none other than the Russo brothers. That's right. Joe and Anthony Russo possibly coming back to Marvel Studios once again. They're in early talks to return to Marvel to direct not 1, but 2, the next 2 Avengers films. If it's still the Kang Dynasty, if it's still Secret Wars, these are the guys, man. This news made me so excited. I know it's not confirmed, but I'm hoping it's confirmed. If people are leaking this and saying this looks to be the way they're going, I am so for it. Let's not forget the Russo brothers directed Winter Soldier. They directed Civil War. They directed Infinity War and they directed Endgame. All four of those movies are top tier A plus Marvel movies. So if they're going to come back to do the next two Avengers movies, they're your pros, man. They're the guys that did Infinity War and Endgame, the two best comic book movies of all time. So if you're going to bring anybody back, bring the Russos back. Why not? So I do hope this is true. I know this weekend we're going into Comic Con. Marvel is going to have a Hall H panel. The hope there is that Kevin Feige will officially announce in front of everyone that the Russo brothers are coming back. And if there's going to be new titles for these Avengers films, because I do think we're going to end up getting a part one, part two kind of scenario, kind of like Infinity War and Endgame, where one movie will bleed into the next. I think they're going to move away from Kang Dynasty and do something different. And Comic Con's the place to do it. So we'll see what happens there. But man, I'm excited about the possibility of the Russos. Over on our Twitter page and our Instagram, we got a really cool new Crow poster that we posted up. The movie, of course, hits theaters again on August 23rd. I really like this poster, man. Love Never Dies. It's pretty cool. FX's Alien series has officially wrapped filming. Showrunner Noah Hawley promises that they filmed something special. Doesn't every showrunner say that? But I really do think Noah Hawley's going to do something cool with his Alien series. So glad to hear that they have wrapped filming, and I can't wait to see this one when it hits Hulu. James Gunn says that Superman is close to being done filming, so that's pretty cool there. What's hilarious to me still is that James Gunn is close to being done filming Superman, which comes out July of next year. You know what comes out 2 weeks after Superman next year? Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four has not even started filming. So think about that. Fantastic Four is supposed to come out 2 weeks after Superman next summer. And James Gunn has been filming Superman for months, and he's almost done before Fantastic Four has even shot one frame of anything. How is Fantastic Four going to hit that release date of July? I don't think they are. I think we might get a new release date at Comic Con of probably November of 2025. I think it'll still come out next year, but I think it's going to get pushed to November or December, if I'm being honest, because I just don't see how the movie can make a July release date when they haven't even started filming. So, I've been trying to watch and compare to Superman here. And I think once James Gunn said he was almost done filming was the final nail in the coffin for me thinking that Fantastic Four was going to keep that release date. But we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us. We will see. Frasier season 2 premiere has been announced. The Paramount Plus series will return on September 19th. Star Wars Young Jedi Adventure season 2 has dropped its first trailer for the Disney Plus return. We have the soundtrack for Deadpool and Wolverine, which is a batshit crazy soundtrack. So check out the listing there if you want to see what's coming. We have the trailer for Rob Peace. Chiwetel Ejiofor directs and stars in the biopic drama. We have your full 2024 Emmy nominations. That's right, the Emmys were announced. Lots of stuff that I watched has been nominated, and looking forward to the ceremony. But check out the list of everybody. I don't have time to go through the 1,000 categories that the Emmys have, but definitely check that out if you're interested to see what is coming to the ceremony. In early development is a 24 movie. That's right. We don't know if Kiefer Sutherland's going to return, if anybody's returning from the TV show, or if they're just going to do a straight up kind of reboot for the movie. But the movie is in early development, so we'll keep you posted on that. The adult Flintstone sequel titled Bedrock is no longer moving forward over at Fox. Rosemary's Baby movie prequel, Apartment 7A, starring Julia Garner, has been given its release date over on Paramount Plus. It will drop on September 27th. HGTV's Good Bones is set to return with a surprise limited season. So for those of you looking for that, that is that. Charlize Theron says that Old Guard 2 post-production got shut down by Netflix, but the sequel will come out very soon. She says, I love this movie. She loves the way it came out, and I can't wait for everybody to see it. I don't know what happened to this movie. I don't know why Netflix would have shut down post-production on it. That doesn't make any sense. The Old Guard was a big hit for them, and they had already filmed a sequel, so why would they not, get going on that? But I'm glad to hear that she really likes what they were working on. Supposedly, FX's Alien series, which we just talked about with Noah Hawley, the official title is supposedly Alien Earth. So interesting, right there. We'll see if that ends up being the official thing. Roy Wood Jr. is set to debut his next stand-up special exclusively over on Hulu. Let's see here. Superman and Lois is returning for the final season on October 17th with a 2-hour season premiere. And we have the first teaser trailer for the season up right now to check out. I can't wait, man. I love Superman and Lois. We didn't even get they skipped all last year. And then we had to wait until October to finally get this final season, but looking forward to it. I hope they go out with a big, big bang. We have the final trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. This just dropped at the beginning of the week. And I got to tell you guys, there's some spoilers in this thing. So if you're somebody that's like, I don't want to be spoiled on anything else going into Deadpool and Wolverine, do not watch this final trailer. I'm a person that doesn't mind spoilers. They don't truly bug me at all. I know I have a lot of friends, friggins, peeps. There's a lot of people that are like, when trailers drop, they're like, I don't even want to see it. And I'm like, what? Just watch it, right? Usually trailers don't bug me because I feel like it's 2 minutes of a 2-hour movie. That doesn't show you a lot, even if you think there's key moments there. And what Deadpool's done really well is they've really only shown footage from like the first half hour of the movie in this thing. They've hidden a lot. So I go to watch this final trailer and a couple things pop up in it, and I'm even like, son of a bitch. Like I wish I wouldn't have known that and I could have saw that for the first time in the theater. So I am taking the time to warn you all. If you don't want any spoilers at all, do not watch this final trailer. If you don't mind spoilers, this final trailer is fantastic, and you should definitely watch it if you don't care. But definitely see that, man. It drops this week, man. We're just a couple days away. I feel like I've had pre-tickets to this movie for like 3 months. I am ready to finally see this film. Suits LA, the spinoff, is officially a go over at NBC. So very excited about this. This is the one that's going to be starring Stephen Amell. It has been given a series order to the former show that has become a juggernaut on streaming right now, which was originally a USA Network show. Glad to see it going to NBC. I think that'll be pretty cool, man. So I'm excited for Suits LA. I'll give this one a watch. We have the new trailer for Bel Air. That's right. Season 3 is dropping in August. So check out the third season trailer that just came out. Looks awesome. I love Bel Air. So stream that one on Peacock. Really, really good. There may not be a sequel to The House Bunny yet, but Anna Faris says she has an idea for a sequel. So I would love to see a House Bunny sequel. I love that movie, man. Super cute. We have your first look at the Morgan family. That's right. Remember, they're doing the Dexter prequel series, and they've started filming, and they put out some pictures. And it looks really good, man. It looks better than I thought it would. So I'm getting more and more stoked for this Dexter prequel. Halo officially canceled at Paramount Plus after 2 seasons. That's right. Master Chief has fought his last battle. The streamer has canceled Halo after 2 seasons, but the show's producers are shopping it around for a new home. So they are looking to see if any other streamer would like to pick it up. I'll tell you, I watched both seasons of Halo. I don't hate the show, but I also don't love it. It should have been so much better than it really was. So maybe with a new showrunner, maybe with a new streamer, it might actually turn out to be pretty good. But we'll see, man. I don't know if anybody else will pick this one up, so we'll have to keep you posted on that one. Let's see here. Kevin Feige weighs in on trying to crack the new Blade movie. He says, we don't want to rush it. We want to do it right. But he also says that, after how great Deadpool came out, they are open to Blade being an R-rated movie. He says it is most likely going to happen for Blade. So I'm glad to hear that they are open for future movies to be rated R after what Deadpool has proven. In some sad news, Bob Newhart passed away. That's right, the beloved stand-up performer. He passed away at age of 94. So hell of a life there, man. Definitely just wanted to shout out Bob Newhart. Very saddened to see his passing. Definitely a comedy legend, and our thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends. A new trailer is dropped for Beetlejuice. That's right. So check it out. The movie drops in September. New trailer is awesome. I'm looking so forward to this movie here. The official trailer for Conclave is also dropped. This is where the Pope is dead and the throne is vacant. The film stars Ralph Fiennes, Stanley Tucci, John Lithgow, and Isabella Rossellini. It will hit theaters in November. HBO has released a new teaser trailer for the upcoming Dune Prophecy, which is going to hit Max in November. Dan Stevens is set to top line The Terror for season 3 over on AMC. X-Men MCU update given by Kevin Feige. He says we have an embarrassment of riches. He talks about how it's going to be very difficult to pick who's going to be on the team and who isn't because they just have so much to pull from, but they're so excited to jump into the mutant saga. He also says that they are working on Spider-Man 4. They have a draft that is about done, and then they're going to start moving forward from there. So glad to see Spider-Man 4 is moving. I hope to get a lot of official stuff at Comic-Con because we know how Marvel works, man. Kevin Feige is the best at dancing around things and not really giving answers or giving updates. But then Comic-Con will come and they'll be like, all right, we got Spider-Man 4 coming. We got X-Men coming. We got this. We got that. The Russos are back. Like, they'll let the beans drop at Comic Con, but before then, everybody's going to be playing mums. So we'll see what ends up happening. Tell Me Lies season 2 is set its release date for the Hulu romance drama. It'll hit on September 4th. Spider-Man Noir cast Babylon's Lee Jun Lee has joined Amazon's live-action Marvel series. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Timothy Olyphant, Danny Trejo has joined the Paramount Plus series. Kate Siegel set to star in a new dark comedy called Damned If You Do. Katie O'Brien and Margaret Cho are joining Tina Romero's Zomcom Queens of the Dead. Simon Rex, Wayne Brady are joining Nicolas Cage in the new movie The Prince. Charlize Theron is tapped to star in Touch director Baltzar's Kormakur's Netflix movie Apex. So that was a big one they've been trying to get Charlize for, and it sounds like they have landed her there. The Night Before Christmas in Wonderland, Amelia Clark and Gerard Butler have joined the new animated musical. Um, Amazon teasing Gen V season 2 and the future, another future Boys spinoff. So check out this article here with Amazon talking about the future of the Boys universe. Senna has been given a release date for the Netflix F1 biopic. It's going to be hitting on November 29th. Peacock is going to be raising some prices here for their premium plans. This is a bummer to see because all the damn streamers keep raising prices and it's just getting really old, guys. I mean, I love all the streamers. I have all the streamers, but every single one of these fuckers every couple months is just like going up a couple bucks, going up a couple bucks. And like, y'all need to just chill out. Like, I know that they're losing money for companies and they're trying to regain some of that cost, but all it's doing is making people want to jump ship and unsubscribe. So calm down, guys, please, with the price increases. The Bear season 4 release date window. Yeah, basically FX says, I don't know. Basically, they're saying, I don't know. The cast is too damn busy. They wanted to film season 3 and 4 back to back. That was a rumor for a long time, but I guess they said they didn't end up doing that. They maybe did a couple episodes, but they did not finish season 4. And with everybody's schedule being so busy, it might not even be out till, 2026 maybe. So we're going to have to wait and see on that Bear season 4. Cobra Kai, going back to them, remember I told you part two's release date of season 6 has actually been bumped up a little bit. It still comes out in November, but now it's November 15th instead of like Thanksgiving weekend. So I'll take any kind of earliness release date because we're waiting, man. We're going to be waiting a long time to get these next 5 episodes. So November 15th, we'll be able to enter the dojo there. Grosse Point Garden Society is going to be coming soon from Good Girls executive producers. It has been ordered to series over at NBC. It'll be starring Melissa Fumero, Ahad Naomi King, which I love Melissa Fumero. She's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love her so much. And I'll probably check out the show just for her. So congratulations to that one being picked up. FX boss hints that Fargo is going to take a long break before they come back for a season 6. Let's see here. Oh, we already talked box office. I'm gonna skip some of these notes here. Kim Cattrall is shooting down rumors of her return once again to And Just Like That, the Sex and the City spinoff. She is still saying, nope, not doing it. Inside Out 2 is just short of clearing the $600 million mark in North America, with ticket sales sitting at 597 million. Globally, it's the second highest grossing animated film in history with 1.443 billion. It will soon surpass Frozen 2 to claim the top spot. So congratulations to Inside Out 2, still killing it. Twisters has also grossed over 124 million around the globe, so that is worldwide, sitting at 124 with 81 million here in the US once again. All right, Netflix dropped the director's cut trailer for Rebel Moon. We knew this was coming. Zack Snyder's True Vision. Rebel Moon, the director's cut, hits Netflix on August 2nd, and I got to tell you, I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. Love Zack Snyder. Did not really care for Rebel Moon 1 or 2. So I've been on the fence about these director's cuts. I watched this trailer the other day. Goddamn. The trailer is fantastic. It is so good. It is like totally different movies. None of the footage that is in this trailer is in the actual movies we saw several months ago. Not, I don't think any of it. None of it looked familiar to me. And then all the action scenes we're watching are so violent and brutal. Heads being chopped off, limbs being chopped off, blood splattering everywhere. There's sex. There's so much violence. Oh my god, dude, these are totally different movies. I still don't get why they were toned down to PG-13 films if this is his true vision, because it looks like we got such a watered down version of these movies. I'm so excited to see these director's cuts. Check out this trailer if you haven't seen it. I know some of you have written off this movie. Watch this trailer and tell me it didn't reignite some excitement and passion to see this true vision from Zack Snyder. He definitely held back with this cut, man. So I'm so excited. So excited. And they still got totally different names, which is what really cracks me up here. Um, I'm going to see here because I want to get this official thing right. So Rebel Moon, the director's cut, but it's still broken into two parts. We got chapter one, Chalice of Blood, and chapter two, Curse of Forgiveness. So even the director's cuts have totally different subnames, which I still find to be hilarious. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is set to hit streaming. It'll hit Hulu on August 2nd, for those of you that missed that. I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot is set to star Camila Mendez and Madeline Klein. Deadpool and Wolverine celebrated as a Marvel love letter as the first reactions have dropped. That's right, the world premiere was last night. All the reactions have been outstanding. Everyone is loving this movie, loving the humor, loving the action, the heart, what it does for the MCU, the surprise cameos. I mean, everything's through the roof. I would read some of these reviews, but I know some of you were very sensitive about knowing anything about this film, so I'm gonna skip it and just let you know. It's sitting at 85% Rotten Tomatoes right now, and people are loving this film. More Attorney is boarded Law and Order for season 24. Get ready for Sharon Stone to join the action realm. That's right, she is going to play the villain in Bob Odenkirk's Nobody 2. So I like it, man. I love Nobody. Glad to see Bob Odenkirk coming back. And hey, man, I'm always down for some Sharon Stone. So let's see what she brings to the table in this one. Going back to the I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot, like I said, it's got Madeline Klein, it's got the Little Mermaid's Joa Howard King, and Riverdale's Camila Mendez, and they're still talking to Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. to hopefully come back so they can kind of connect the dots there. Movie's supposed to come out next year. Kill, which is the bloody Indian action movie, is going to hit digital. Actually, it hit digital today. So there you go, man. I want to see this movie so bad. I'm not big into the big Indian movies, but this looks so batshit crazy that I'm down to watch this one. So Kill hitting VOD today. Justin Long and Ashley Benson are set to star in Clark Duke's comedy thriller Stranglehold. The new Spawn movie supposedly has a title. That's right, Jason Blum says the movie's going to be called King Spawn, and they're still hoping to have this movie out by next year. But they've been promising this movie for like 20 years, man. So I have no faith that this movie's going to still come out anytime soon, even though they've given us a title here. Brendan Fraser has been cast as Dwight D. Eisenhower in the new World War II movie called Pressure. Emily in Paris Season 4 Part 1 trailer has dropped for the Netflix return. Maxine's going to be hitting digital on August 13th. Gareth Evans' Havoc, starring Tom Hardy, is officially wrapped production. Jurassic Park or Jurassic World 4, the title has been potentially revealed. That's right, they filed for a trademark called Jurassic World Rebirth. So will that be the official name? I don't know, but they did bookmark it, so we'll see if this sticks with that one. Fourth Wing, the book is going to get a new TV series. That's right. It's going to be getting the Anne with an E and Breaking Bad executive producers as the showrunner. So there you go, an adaptation of Fourth Wing. Robert Pattinson in talks to star alongside Jennifer Lawrence in Die My Love. Let's see here. The first reactions. I'm just talking more. I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm so excited about the reactions. First reactions from Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine are going wild for the return of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, of course. The latest Deadpool film is being called the thrilling theatrical experience and game changer for the MCU. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to move away from it. Joker 2, Joker Folie Deux, which comes out on October 4th. The new second trailer just dropped this morning, so we have that trailer posted up. Check that out if you're interested. I thought the trailer was just okay. I wasn't blown away by the trailer. I was hoping for a little more. We have the new poster for The Killer's Game, Dave Bautista's new action movie, which comes out September 13th. I love this poster. I'm excited about this movie. It looks batshit crazy, so I'm there for it. It's official. Bridgerton's fourth season will focus on Benedict, played by Luke Thompson. Kevin Feige talks about he was asking Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man return since Hugh Jackman's Wolverine did, and he replied, "It can be done." Ooh. The hot rumor this week has been Robert Downey Jr. will return as Tony Stark, but as an alternate version of Tony Stark that actually becomes Doctor Doom. And when I first heard that rumor, I thought that's stupid as shit. And then the more I thought about that rumor, I said, that could be genius to bring him back into the MCU, right? He gets to play an alternate universe in the multiverse saga as another world's Tony Stark who takes a different path and ends up becoming Doctor Doom. Yes, it's different from the comics, but it's actually a pretty cool idea when you sit and think about it. So I'm not opposed to that rumor. We'll see what happens. Sean Levy, of course, director of the new Deadpool movie, he was asked, what's up with the sequel to Free Guy? And he said, we worked on it for 2 years. We worked for 2 years on ideas and scripts. And we said to ourselves, if we don't crack a story that feels worth making, we just rather make a different movie. So I don't know, man. Doesn't sound like they have a story in place for it right now. So it's kind of on the back burner. But I love the idea here that basically like, hey, if we don't have a cool story to tell, let's not fuck it up, because Free Guy was such a good movie. They don't want a watered down sequel to mess it up, right? Patton Oswalt, his comic book Minor Threats is going to be heading to Netflix, which is pretty cool here. Minor Threats, the hit comic book co-created by actor and comedian Patton Oswalt and screenwriter Jordan Blum, is headed to Netflix with a live-action series adaptation. Oswalt and Blum will serve as writers, showrunners, and executive producers. Judith Light and CCH Pounder have joined AMC's The Terror. We have a new poster for Only Murders in the Building, which season 4 is going to be hitting on Hulu on August 27th. So check out the new poster. It's pretty cool. Steven Soderbergh's new spy thriller Black Bag has been set for a March 2025 release date. Peacock has released the trailer for Fight Night, which is Kevin Hart's new all-star cast heist thriller. Looks pretty good, man. I'm excited. It's got Kevin Hart, Samuel Jackson, Don Cheadle, Terrence Howard. There's a bunch of people in this thing, man. So definitely check out that trailer. We got an update about Silo Season 2, talking about the new show and the new season. So check out that if you're interested. It is confirmed once again that Furiosa is getting a black and chrome edition that's coming when it hits full physical media. A new Batman spin-off series is being explored. That's what the Penguin executive producer has said. I don't know what other spin-off they could do. I mean, maybe follow Catwoman. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see if anything comes of that. Speaking of the Penguin, the showrunner compares the series to Scarface. That's right. So I love that comparison. It's awesome. What We Do in the Shadows Season 6 is going to be coming back on Hulu on October 21st. So I was hoping it'd be a little bit sooner, but hey, we'll take it. October 21st. We have the trailer for The Thicket, which is Peter Dinklage and Juliette Lewis' new Western. We have the trailer for Pachinko Season 2 for Apple TV Plus's drama. Lucy Lawless set to reprise her role in the Spartacus Stars sequel series that they're doing called Spartacus House of Ashur. So love to see that Lucy Lawless is coming back for that. The Handmaid's Tale has added Josh Charles in a key role for the sixth and final season. We have the new second trailer for Cuckoo, starring Hunter Schafer and Dan Stevens, the horror movie, which comes out in August, getting its second trailer. Looks pretty cool. I'm excited for this one. And Netflix has dropped the trailer for Incoming Freshmen, which is freshmen making a play for the big high school party for the new raunchy comedy that's going to be hitting Netflix here very, very soon. And on that note, my friends, that is the end of the show. We did it in 40 minutes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you once again, man, for joining me and getting caught up with all the latest and greatest. I really, really appreciate it. Let's do a wrap up. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage, so make sure you bookmark that. It's got everything you need right there. Should be pretty easy if you ever want to share the show with anybody. AmIOnTheAir.com. Pretty simple. Make sure you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on X at amiontheair, or myself at DXDonMega. Same handles over on Threads, so if you've moved on over there, make sure you follow us there, man. Same handles, so make it very, very simple. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast over on Apple Podcast or Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, all the places you listen to podcasts. Just search us. We'll be there. I promise. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, leave a thumbs up, leave 5 stars, whatever you could do to help us out. We would really, really appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you follow us on all the other socials, man. YouTube, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/amiontheair. All our episodes stream there. All our little video reviews that I do are YouTube shorts now on our YouTube page as well. So lots of stuff that you can find on the YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe there. Make sure you follow us on TikTok and Instagram as well. Just search Am I on the Air, all one word. And yeah, we got video reviews on there. I always do my quick thought videos, which are really, really cool. So make sure you follow so you can check those out. And thank you to our great affiliates at Red Dragons Radio and the Pop Culture Pros. That's reddragonsradio.com. And follow on Twitter at popculture_pros at Red Dragons Radio as well. Thank you guys for always streaming our show on demand. And that'll do it for me on this Tuesday, July the 23rd. Once again, man, this Thursday, I will be at the IMAX theater for the pre-screening of Deadpool and Wolverine, man. I'm so excited to see this thing, especially in IMAX. Most anticipated movie of the year. Here we go. The one and only Marvel movie of the year. Will this be my first 5-star review of the year? I'm thinking it's going to be there. From everything I'm hearing, I think this might be the one. But we'll see how it goes. We'll talk about it next week. So be back here. Same bad time, same bad channel. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Red Dragon!